Welcome back to Celebrity Radio. It's Alex Belfield talking to the stars of theatre and stage and screen, and we've got a legend for you today. Toni Lee has been touring the UK for, well, decades, even though she's only 25, and she's going to be touring as Karen Carpenter in We've Only Just Begun the UK tour, and she's quite extraordinary. What a beautiful, tender voice too. And Toni joins us on the phone now. How are you?
Hello, I'm good, thank you. I'm loving the legend bit. Legendary.
Well, it's quite remarkable when you look at what you've done. You've had an amazing career, not only in your own right, but your character stuff too. It's been incredible.
Yeah, it's been a long slog, but it's just music's in my blood. It's kind of my life, really. There's a lot of musicians would know out there. It kind of, although it's like a hobby you get paid for. Do you know what I mean? We have to love what we do, and I just love music, and I've been brought up in it. So I have been lucky to have a very long career singing, I must admit. And
schlepping around is not easy. The gigs are the easy bit, I presume. Getting there is the toughest bit.
Yeah, people think, sometimes they do say, you don't do much, just stand there looking pretty and singing. It's an easy job. I'm like, no, it isn't. It's all the stuff behind the scenes, and a lot of my own solo work is self-promoted, so I have all that side of it, and obviously travelling, the equipment, and I'm my own sound engineer. Obviously not on the theatre shows, because we have all that laid on for us, but anyone out there would know what it's like. It's a tough job, but we do it because we love it, so we wouldn't do it otherwise. So
there's a gorgeous sort of transparency and clarity and mellifluousness to your voice, and of course you need that for Karen Carpenter, possibly the greatest female voice in history ever. I'm not far off, am I?
No, I must admit, I fell in love with Karen from a very young age, obviously 21 years ago. But I felt her voice, as you say, you just described it perfectly. And to kind of be compared to the likes of Karen, so obviously any singer would love that compliment. And it's not done intentionally. It is my natural voice. And obviously people used to pick Karen's voice out. Even when I don't sing a Karen Carpenter song, people can hear it in the tones and the way I sing. And I just kind of, maybe it's just from listening to her for many years and never having a singing lesson in my life. Maybe it was Karen Carpenter that taught me to sing, you just never know. I
found that interesting. I wonder whether you were born singing. If you're not trained, this is a gift, right? This is a beautiful thing.
Totally trained, not trained, it's all natural. So I don't know where it come from. It just appeared, this voice, as a young age, so very lucky.
Let's talk about the show We've Only Just Begun. I know they've put a lot of money and time and effort into this. It's not sort of a backing track stand there in front of a black cloth. It's a full show. That must be a thrill.
Yeah, it's lovely, because obviously a lot of my day-to-day stuff is with backing tracks. When I perform with the live band, you just can't beat it. The energy and the musicianship. They're such skillful musicians. They're back there from Dublin, and being an avid fan, when I first ever worked with them years ago, obviously I'm used to backing tracks, and when they played, I'm like, oh my goodness, they sound just like the records. They put a lot of time and practice in it. We kind of create magic on stage, and it is great to do it all live. And a lot of tributes out, they do use part track, and I always keep saying on stage, this is all live, and when there's something that goes wrong, not that it goes wrong very often, it goes wrong, and that's live for you. But they're absolutely phenomenal, almost perfect to what they play, and it's a real pleasure and honour to have such an amazing band.
I've tried to sing at karaoke the odd Carpenter song, and I've given up. It's a bit like ABBA. You think you can sing them until you try. These are not easy songs. They're mostly very low and very high, aren't they?
Yeah, it's very rangy. I am lucky to have the same vocal range as Karen. She's 4 octaves, and obviously she hits some really bottom notes and some very top notes. And I've just been very lucky that I can naturally. Obviously it's the experience. It's like, your voice, your vocal cords are a muscle, and the more you sing, and over the years my voice has progressed, and because I'm used to singing Karen, my lower range is got even stronger, and doing the live shows, the projection of that lower register is a lot easier, obviously, with practice, and it is hard, but I say it isn't for me, because I wouldn't be doing it otherwise, but I must admit, you're right there, totally.
I always ask people like Catherine Jenkins and Russell Watts and West End stars, how tough is it being you to wake up in the morning and sound like you? Because if you're not on form, the whole audience is going to know. There's an immense pressure, and I guess to find an understudy who could just cover you is not going to be easy.
not at all. I've been in that situation where I have been really ill, and I'm one of those people that I won't give up. I don't want to let the audience down. And I have performed a show really ill with bronchitis and tonsillitis. You wouldn't believe it. And I'm like, I can't do this. But I didn't want to let anybody down. But I pulled it off, and I think the years of experience, you learn how to sing when you're not well, if that makes sense. You kind of sing in a different way, and you're your own worst critic. I can hear every flaw, yet the audience, they didn't even notice. And yeah, I have sung in the pressure, because obviously being a sound alike, people are listening, and I'm like, oh no. It's heartbreaking because your voice is your tool, it is your instrument, and when you've just got a slightly sore throat or from talking too much, and I'm a bit of a chatterbox, I have to watch that on tour. I have to totally put gaffer tape over my mouth, and literal vocal rest, because a bit of croaky in your voice, it's the pressure. And you say to people, don't talk to me, you need your sleep, you need to drink plenty of fluids, and people don't realise what pressure you're under, and the preparation, before a show. You have to literally not talk and stuff. It's mad.
But I guess this is a world that you've been around your entire life, because you're from sort of showbiz stock. Your dad was in show business too.
Yeah. He was in Vanity Fair, the original Vanity Fair. That's how my mum met the dad, because my mum was in the music business, and she helped set them up. And my dad's he doesn't sing anymore, because the original Vanity Fair have all kind of retired now, but he had a lovely voice. Again, he had a real range. And I think I get my voice from my dad. And they used to nickname him Toni Golden Voice, because he had a really lovely voice. So maybe I got it from him.
How much do you go into the life of Karen in the show We've Only Just Begun? Because, of course, it's tragic and depressing. And to think what she could have been today, because that's a Celine Dion sort of quality talent, isn't it? It's a shame it was taken so soon.
Yeah, I mean, we don't delve into the tragic side too much, because let's face it, everybody knows what happened. And when they go to a show, they don't want you to harp on about it. I do talk about sorts of biography stuff. I don't talk too much, because people want to hear the songs, but there's a bit of me, sort of personality that comes through, and I tell them a few bits and bobs that are interesting about the songs, how they come about, and you hear a few, oh, I didn't know that, and we have some audio visuals at the back of the stage, and during the middle sort of, I would say 3/4 of the show, and we all goes quiet, the band will go quiet, I walk off, and there's a little tiny bit of, I think it's about 6 minutes long, sounds a long time, but it's actually where we delve into the tragic side of Karen. There's a lot of interviews from celebrities that work with them, and they talk about, obviously it comes to the point where she died and Richard's being interviewed, but then it kind of, I walk back on it, lifts up again. But it's important for people to realise where she come from and what happened, how difficult, but the show, it isn't all like that. It's just that little moment. We have a special moment for Karen 3/4 of the way through, and the audience really enjoy that bit of the show. You get a few tears and a few gasps, because there's information on there that people didn't realise about her marriage and stuff. But it's interesting. They go home learning bits they didn't know, And I say, I personally have obviously been a huge fan. I've read lots of books, watched all the videos, seen all the documentaries. So again, you have to kind of study, your subject to a degree that you know what you're talking about. So, a bit of preparation on that score has gone in, but I'm interested anyway. So,
congratulations on everything. I can't wait to see the show. It's called We've Only Just Begun. It's on tour with Toni Lee, and you can find her on Facebook. Toni is the way you spell Toni in this, and you can find her there. Got a new single out as well. We'll talk again when I come and see the show, but I just wanted to get you on to promote it, because it sounds wonderful. And for me, the Carpenters had some of the greatest songs in history, and certainly for airplay, we still love playing them. So thank you so much for your time.
Oh, thank you very much for having me on.
Cheers, lots of love.